In young Lanlan's case, shock after shock keeps breaking. First came the revelation of a mysterious $2 million Australian special treatment email sent to the court, and then the twist that stunned everyone. She walked free without paying a single cent in bail. At the same time, whispers are growing louder that Yang may be Xi Jinping's secret daughter, rumors now dangerously close to undeniable. Meanwhile, inside China's secretive Beidaihe retreat, factional wars exploding, arrests, purges, and Xi's enemies circling like sharks. Two storylines, one brutal truth. Xi's armor is cracking, and the walls are closing in fast. It's all covered in today's China Unfiltered. Before we dive into all of this, let us know in the comments where you're watching this video from. Connecting with viewers across the world is a huge source of inspiration for us. $2 million Australian special treatment email rocks Yang Lanlan case. Could she really be Xi Jinping's secret daughter? A late-night crash in Sydney has thrown 23-year-old Yang Lanlan into the global spotlight. At first, it looked like just another reckless rich kid scandal, but what followed peeled back the curtain on something far darker. The bail that never was. The New South Wales court crushed viral rumors that Yang posted AUD 70 million in bail. The truth? Even shocking, she walked free without paying a cent. Her release came with conditions: passport surrendered, regular police check-ins, a curfew, and a driving ban. But no cash. Then came the bombshell. Commentator Li Mayong reported that police had received an email stamped special treatment. At the same time, a mysterious account wired AUD 2 million into the court system. The phrase highlighted 3 times in red. Who ordered it? Who sent the money? Was it Yang's family? Or the Chinese embassy itself? If you're still watching, comment 1, so I know you're still with me. Yang Lanlan's secret mother revealed. Local source says Australia is home to plenty of Chinese-born billionaires living in luxury. Mansions, supercars, private drivers, and bodyguards. Yet Yang's case is on another level. Ordinary tycoons can't pull this off. Every sign points to one conclusion: she's likely the daughter of someone high in China's political elite. Then came an even wilder claim. Outspoken netizen Locke alleged that Yang's true name is Xi Minglan, born in Hangzhou in 2002, the daughter of an actress from the Zhejiang Shaobaihua Yue opera troupe. The attending doctor? Huang Hefeng, president of Zhejiang University's Children's Hospital. Locke shared 2 photos, one of Yang with her bodyguard and another of Zhang Yao, a celebrated Yue opera actress. Zhang, born in 1963, was a first-class actress and director, honored with national awards. But in 1999, at the peak of her career, she suddenly vanished from public records. No teaching, no troop management, nothing. Could Jiang have disappeared abroad to raise Xi Jinping's secret daughter? Put Yang's photo beside a young Xi Jinping, and the resemblance is uncanny. Taiwanese commentator Lin Baohua calls it a logical deduction. To explain, Lin points back to one of the most notorious scandals in Xi's era, the Causeway Bay Books incident. In 2015, several staff from a Hong Kong bookstore simply vanished. Later it was confirmed they had been abducted and secretly taken to mainland China. Their crime? At that time, they were preparing to publish a tell-all book titled Xi Jinping and His 6 Women. Immediately, the response was unprecedented. Beijing smashed decades-old norms, broke international law, trampled Hong Kong's basic law, and even violated the Sino-British Joint Declaration, all to silence the book before it reached the public. Lin's point is sharp. If Beijing was willing to kidnap booksellers across a border, defy treaties, and risk global outrage just to suppress a rumor about Xi's women, why wouldn't they go even further to hide the existence of a secret daughter? First sightings after the crash. On August 13th, Yang reappeared in public, masked, sunglasses on, but wrapped head to toe in Chanel. She was wearing a vintage jacket worth 18,000 Australian dollars, a custom hat priced at 3,000, heels that cost 1,500, sunglasses worth 750, and jewelry valued in the hundreds of thousands. She withdrew cash from a Sydney ATM, then slipped into a 2024 Toyota Alphard MPV valued at 230,000, low-key compared to the $1.5 million Rolls-Royce she wrecked. On August 16th, Yang's drink-driving case drew crowds to Sydney's Downing Centre local court. Reporters and Chinese students hoping to catch a glimpse of her packed the building, but Yang never appeared in person. She joined by video link instead. The session lasted only a few minutes. She declined to enter a plea, and the next hearing is set for September 26. One lawyer named Xu explained her team is still waiting on police evidence. According to commentator Li Muyang, she could delay for many reasons, and she might even switch lawyers. Each change buying more time, opening space for backroom deals between Beijing and Canberra. If you're still watching, comment 1, so I know you're still with me. The charges she faces. So far, Yang has been charged with causing injury by misconduct, up to 2 years in prison, refusing a breath test, up to 18 months. If she pleads guilty, she could cut her sentence by 25%. But police may add dangerous driving, grievous harm, or permanent disability. Under New South Wales law, that could mean up to 7 years more. Add it together, and experts warn Yang could face 8 to 12 years in prison, plus AUD 1 million in compensation for George, the injured driver. This is no slap on the wrist. For Xi Jinping's rumored daughter, it could mean spending her prime years behind bars. But would she really let that happen? Think about it. Beijing is wiping videos of the case from Douyin and Xiaohongshu. At the very same time, a $2 billion investment suddenly flows into Australia's mining sector. And just as the scandal erupts, China abruptly lifts a 15-year ban on Australian Apple imports. 3 moves, 1 message. The timing is far too perfect to be coincidence. At the crash, Yang wasn't just in a custom Rolls-Royce. She was wearing a Patek Philippe watch, worth enough to fund George's rehabilitation for the next 20 years. One private chauffeur for China's elites once explained, they live in a parallel universe. Clubs that demand 3 generations of checks, luxury goods that don't exist on the market, they're reserved one-offs. Even in a disaster, they activate top-tier PR instantly. For them, wealth isn't pleasure, it's armor. Australia, Xi's offshore empire, and Yang Lanlan could bring it crashing down. Independent commentator Sima Ku warns the scandal is just the tip of the iceberg. For decades, Australia has been a haven for Xi Jinping's clan. Before global tax-sharing rules, it was the prime destination for red aristocrats to hide assets. Stable laws, easy immigration, friendly tax regimes. The Xi family moved fast. In the 1990s, Xi Jinping, Xi's younger brother, left his government post for PetroChina, then gained Hong Kong residency just before 1997. Soon after, he, Qianan, Xi's second sister, and her husband Wu Long secured Australian green cards. They still live in Melbourne. Xi's uncle Qi Ruishan, once party secretary of China National Gold and the Armed Police Gold Command, also emigrated. His son Qi Ming, Xi's cousin, was later arrested for money laundering. Crown Casino records list him as a VVIP, spending 41 million AUD in 18 months. The Xi family has long lived an extravagant life in Australia, every bit as lavish as that of Zheng Wei, the son of former Vice President Zheng Qinghong. And now, as commentator Sima Ku points out, the timing of the Yang Lanlan scandal is especially explosive. The worst timing for Xi. Her case erupted right as the CCP leadership convened for the secretive Beidaihe retreat. For years, rumors have circulated that these meetings decide the most critical questions. Will Xi Jinping be forced to step down? Who will be promoted at the upcoming 4th plenary session, or even the 21st Party Congress? Behind the scenes, Xi's faction and his rivals are said to be locked in a fierce struggle, each side bargaining hard but unable to break the deadlock. At the same time, China's economy is in sharp decline, public anger is rising, and Xi's sweeping purges have left officials unsettled and fearful, all of which directly threaten his grip on power. Sima Ku remarked, whether it's Qi Ming, Zheng Wei, or Yang Lanlan, their sudden appearance on the front pages is no coincidence. Their fates are bound up with the escalating power struggles inside China. They surface at just the right time, in just the right place, to capture public attention. Yang Lanlan's emergence, together with this string of incidents, may well be yet another piece of bad news for Xi Jinping. Online discussions have reinforced this perception, repeatedly attaching the Xi family label to Yang. Even without solid evidence, public opinion has already begun linking her to Xi's clan. Sima Ku is blunt about how politically dangerous this could become. If he were among Xi's opponents, he says he would use the Yang Lanlan affair to expose Xi's hidden wealth and dismantle the carefully cultivated anti-corruption image Xi has projected, stripping away his last fig leaf. Simaku warns, on one hand, you have Xi Jinping's hypocritical, high-profile anti-corruption image. On the other, the reality of a privileged family steeped in extravagance and excess. This duplicity undermines the most important foundation of Xi's political credibility among ordinary people. If you're still watching, comment 1, so I know you're still with me. Anti-Xi and pro-Xi Jinping factions at each other's throats. A wave of arrests erupts. While Xi's family is being dragged into the light abroad, inside China his grip is being tested like never before. A string of high-profile takedowns and rumored investigations is ripping through the inner circle, underscoring a knife-edge standoff between Xi Jinping's loyalists and the anti-Xi camp. Neither side seems willing to wait. The hunt is on, and they're targeting each other's people. Xi's intelligence chief falls. On August 10th, the Wall Street Journal confirmed that Liu Jianchao, minister of the CCP's International Liaison Department and once seen as a front-runner for foreign minister, was detained upon returning from an overseas trip in late July. Official reasons are murky, but whispers point to leaking state secrets and helping Chinese tycoons spirit assets offshore. His department functions as the party's intelligence arm, earning him the label Xi's intelligence chief. The rumors get even more explosive. US-based scholar Wu Zuolai claims Liu secretly met abroad with an aide of US President Donald Trump, was reported by China's own security services, and interrogated immediately upon landing in Beijing. Allegedly, intelligence from that meeting convinced Trump that Xi could be on his way out, delaying a US-China trade deal until October 9th, when negotiations could be finalized with Xi's successor. Veteran Japanese journalist Akio Yada doubts Liu would leak secrets voluntarily, suggesting he was eliminated by political enemies. A financial heavyweight in the crosshairs? Online chatter now claims that Guo Shuqing, chairman of the China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission, CBIRC, has also been detained by the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, CCDI, and the National Supervisory Commission. Guo, long a fixture in China's financial elite, has held top posts at the People's Bank of China, the State Administration of Foreign Exchange, the China Construction Bank, the China Securities Regulatory Commission, the provincial government of Shandong Province, and the China Banking Regulatory Commission, China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission. Once groomed by Zhu Rongji and Wang Qishan, Guo, in recent years, has worked as an enforcer of Xi's will in the financial system, clearing risks and consolidating control. Former Zhaoxiang advisor Wu Guoguang notes that Guo's rumored detention emerged alongside Liu's, yet only Liu's case made it into mainstream Western media. Wu Zuolai remarked, "Guo's importance eclipses Liu's. How could every outlet miss it? Even the Wall Street Journal, with its finance focus, should have caught it." So far, state media is silent, leaving the rumor unconfirmed. Another uniformed loyalist removed. On August 11th, Beijing quietly removed Major General Yang Yubin from his post as Deputy Minister of Veterans Affairs. Yang had served in the political apparatus of several elite PLA units, including the 72nd Group Army, the same formation considered Xi's core military base, and was once assistant to disgraced CMC political chief Miao Hua. Hong Kong's Singtao Daily calls him the ministry's second uniformed deputy minister. Miao's fall has been followed by a cascade of purges in the political work system. US-based commentator Chen Pokong argues Yang's removal means Xi has lost another trusted general. He points to a recent PLA Daily directive about thoroughly cleansing toxic influence, without naming whose influence, speculating Yang may have been entangled in Miao's alleged coup attempt. An arrest race with no pause. That these moves are happening during the Beidaihe retreat is extraordinary. Chen Pokong says, if this were routine, it could wait until after August 18th. Instead, both camps are striking now, Xi's men against anti-Xi figures against Xi's men, and perhaps even CMC Vice Chair Zhang Yuxia targeting Xi's allies. With confirmed detentions of Liu Jianchao, Wang Ming, and Yang Yubin, and unverified but persistent talk about Guo Shuqing, The message is clear. This is no ordinary disciplinary sweep. What's visible may be only the tip of the iceberg, with far more happening in the shadows. The Beidaihe calm is a facade. Behind it, the knives are already drawn. Two storms are colliding. Abroad, a 23-year-old woman in Sydney has torn open the veil on Xi Jinping's family empire, hidden wealth, secret identities, and a lifestyle she can't explain to his people. At home, Beidaihe has turned into a knife fight. Arrests, purges, and a party tearing itself apart in real time. For Xi, these aren't separate stories. They're the same message, from different fronts. His armor is cracking, his enemies smell blood, and even his family's shadows are now weapons against him. This is the moment the walls closed in on Xi Jinping. That's all for today's episode. If you found this story insightful, share your thoughts in the comment section and let us know what you think about the topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. Thanks for staying tuned. We'll see you next time.